Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Joe and Al Play Dwarf Fortress.
I'm Joe.
Cavi Pup is starving.
The Cavi Pup
and
is
I'm
starving.
Al. And if you are unaware, this is our challenge mode fortress where we are having only the women. When men show up, we kill them horribly, or as horribly as we can imagine. Right now, we're working on getting our pick back. Somewhere. Something happened to one of our picks. We might have accidentally Adam smashed it.
We have one, right?
We might, but it says we have one. We're trying to get our
we might have
bookkeeper
copper
up.
ore. Can we get smelting going? I want to make one.
We need to mine the copper ore.
We haven't done any of
With
that yet.
something.
There's none just lying around.
No, it's not. As far as I can tell, it's not.
Okay.
There might be one,
Right. Okay.
but they're canceling because they don't have any rock.
Yeah, it's
They're not mining any of our rock. They did dig this downstairs. Where's our? Let's go look at our. Do we have a miner anywhere?
Dig! Someone's digging. The bottom job.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't know why their miner isn't doing it, but that's DF hack for you. Yeah, okay, they're headed to do it. It's just happening slowly.
Yeah, I think we definitely lost at least one pick.
It seems that way.
And
we're gonna get our person who does the counting, or accounting, if you will, set up, and then they can figure out how much of everything we have.
yes.
We're a little bit low on food. We got loads and loads of plump helmets happening, and that's okay.
We had 14 dwarves staring at fruit, but nothing came of that.
Yeah. The
Okay.
raw fish is being prepared, so that should be a good source of food. And hopefully we'll have enough to trade for things when a caravan shows up. If a caravan shows up.
Have we had it? We've had some caravans, right?
Yes, we have. We've had several. We had one... twice we had the same disappointing elven caravan because
Yes.
our save problems crashed the fort and didn't bring it back correctly. I don't know what that person who was digging was digging. Where are you at? And oh, I mean, I did ask for this to be done, but that's not my most.
I mean, will it
pressing
make
need right now.
rock? Because
It should, but it's not. Like I haven't hidden the rocks in this room. So
oh, hey!
oh, there's one. There's a rock.
Get it!
They're like, woo! An animal has grown to become a carp.
I saw that.
Carp has given birth to carp fry.
Yep.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. But what do you mean? Is that a
Carp
thing?
fries?
Yeah.
Just never heard of that before.
Never mind.
Have we been on this rabbit hole before?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I mean, I know I've pointed it out to you. That doesn't mean anything in this world.
in this world, it means nothing to point out a carp fry to a noob player like Al.
They're just teeny.
He's been playing for 5 years, and yet somehow I'm still a noob.
I don't know. What do you want to know about them?
I just love the name. I want to know the etymology of fry. Is it because you fry carp and, like, is it a food thing? We interrupt this Dwarf Fortress Let's Play with an etymology tangent.
From Old Norse fro.
Oh, okay.
So it's an Old Norse thing. Also, around 1840, the word fry usage jumps up and never looks back. Like that's probably when they started.
Oh, because of oil.
Yes. Well, I mean, they had oil before, didn't they? Some sort of
obviously
oil.
wasn't as prolific. I mean, there's all that stuff about lighting oil. If they'd had oil that you could burn easily, they wouldn't have been out there hunting whales. Like vegetable oil, I'm pretty sure was like a major advancement. I think you could run a lamp on vegetable oil if you had it, but they must not have. It must not have been easy to get. Now I'm curious about
You got me going
history
into
of oil.
The history of history of frying oil.
I feel like that there's reference to fried cakes in Exodus.
I mean, again, they had like Rome ran on olive oil.
Okay, yeah. Could you burn it?
Yeah. The English
Alright,
expression
what is our
deep
value?
fried is attested from the early 20th century. Frying food in olive oil is attested in classical Greece from about the 5th century BC.
We're getting all this cheese cheese.
Oh, interesting.
What happened?
It's not the oil.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
What is it? Tell me.
Leave that. No, you have to think about it. Hey.
Okay.
You won't think about
Frying
it. You'll forget what we're
things.
talking about in 5 minutes. Oh no, you are gonna think about it.
Chicken?
No.
Did something happen with the chicken? I can't tell. I don't want live cave lobsters. That's fine. You guys can keep that.
You can't tell? Our efforts are legend there in the mountain home.
Yeah, they all say that.
Let's just be nice.
This person wanted to touch my hand with his hand and move it up and down. They must really like me. Now, I think it's maybe time to start considering... let's get some Earthworm Jim warriors going. Worth considering building our army up.
Our actual army? Yeah, our Amazonian army.
And I want them in earthworm leather. Now that I realize that that's a thing.
How much are you gonna...
I bought all that they had. They've still got like 7,000 out of 10,000 profit, so I've got plenty of money.
Okay, but do you really think you can outfit an entire...
This is my third bin I'm buying. You tell me. Can I? Here's bin number 4. I don't know why I'm just not selecting the bins, but I'm not, so...
Take that.
Alright, we got bags. We might need bags for something. I'll get some bags. Alright, I give up. I need a hint.
Well, I can't know how to make it. I haven't thought of a hint.
Oh, okay. Well, think of one.
Well, when you finish the trade, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Rock nuts are great for quarry bushes.
Oh, yeah?
Although I think you had a... You usually embark with some, but I'm guessing yours got eaten by now.
Oh, we could get some of these instruments. Cyanide, Osier, Iltang.
Well, all his profits...
Arl, Cyanide. What?
His profit's only at 200. And, no, 32?
Oh, these must be valuable.
It's right there!
We'll leave the instruments and see if that does for him. Ecstatic. You really want... Why did you even bring those instruments if you didn't want to sell them, man? This is lame. That's all I have to say. We don't have any seeds yet. We should have plenty to cook with now, though.
The proliferation of cast iron saw a great increase in frying in American cookery.
Oh! That's really cool.
Yeah.
Is this, this is just prepared food. Let's, since we have our, thing in here, let's just make a regular old unrestricted food stockpile right here. And all of our food can go in there. Our guys are doing, our poults are laying eggs. Let's see if anything is fertile. Not fertile, not fertile.
The nice nest box.
Okay.
Though. There's a mechanism in that one. Is there a mechanism in that one?
I don't know why. Oh no, it's over. I went over the lever.
Oh. That's not a
Let's
nest
see how
box.
our copper up here is going crazy. Lots of copper.
We have 3
What is
picks.
this?
Or you just buy 2 picks.
I don't know. Maybe our person is bad at counting, Joe.
You don't know if you just bought picks? It was
yeah.
less than a minute ago.
I don't remember telling him to buy picks, but I might have.
You're the one doing it. You're the one you would have told to buy the picks.
I'm also the one remembering it. How did cast iron... What is better about cast iron than other types of pots and pans?
God's name are you talking about? It retains heat really well. You deep fry in cast iron almost always.
Oh, geez, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It's annoying sometimes because you put it on the... Like, I have an electric burner stove. I don't know if it's the same on...
yeah.
Like a regular, but you want to cook your eggs, so you put it on sort of the 5 setting. That's right, like right in the middle for me. And it takes a little while to heat up, but if it takes you longer than, 10 minutes to cook your egg, by the 3rd egg, that egg is just like psh, immediately scorched. You have to back it down to 3, but you can't start it at 3 because then it never gets hot. It's so frustrating. This has been Cooking Tips with Al and Joe. I wish there was a separate option for the memorial slab.
As far as what?
Like, so you could just tell them to build whatever memorial slabs, like in planning mode. Maybe you can. Let's see if you can.
Able to, yeah. I've already looked.
Material fixture, planning mode, max quality. There's only decorated only. Shift D. Would that be it?
I don't know.
Let's see if that does it. Let's see if they build any that are not decorated. That'll be amazing. That'll be awesome time saver. We're looking to get down to our lava pool here. We can see it sort of on the map. So I'm trying to get to a place where I can reach. There we go. That makes it a little easier. I don't know how they saw that through the wall, but I accept it.
Is that there or is that open space?
Open space, and then this is the lava.
Nice. Perfection.
So we can
Work your
build our
pump
bridge
magic.
out over the lava.
Oh, we're going to do a gangplank. Okay.
I think so. It makes sense to me. And then all of our guys can just be immediately incinerated.
Didn't we try... It should work. Why didn't that work with the boat?
What do you mean why didn't it work with the boat? Because we couldn't build a depot on top of a bridge.
Oh, is that what we were trying to do?
Yeah, we wanted to make the elves walk the plank.
Right. Okay, different plan. Okay, got it.
We could have easily killed people. I don't know if you can build a depot under a bridge. I don't think you can. I think the bridge still technically takes up the space.
Control?
That it does. Like, if the bridge is up.
Yay!
Thanks, I know.
Look what we see.
Get me back to where I was, darn you.
Well, you're in some far off place now. Somewhere other that opening lets you see something.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
Wow.
Going up.
There's a deep sea.
Let's make this as... How long can you make a bridge?
10, I would guess.
Yeah, they probably... You're right. Okay.
This is wonderful.
Now, we can just have this retract. It won't matter. It can just disappear, and that'll be fine.
Yeah, in fact, that's preferred, I think. I'm not sure what would
That
happen.
way they won't get hurtled back into the...
Yeah,
into
it's
the hallway.
The bridge, no matter how long it is, they always fold up into a one high square, which is also confusing.
Right.
The physics of what would happen there is confusing. But retracting, they will get moved around a bit while being retracted, but it should be what we want.
Okay.
I guess technically we want to saw off a floor.
You know what we should do? We should make some wheelbarrows. Now, we were working on our stockpile tutorial, and I realized how helpful wheelbarrows are. They're toting these logs or these rocks by hand, which makes it very slow. If we make a bunch of wheelbarrows and assign them to our rock stockpile, being careful to make sure that enough room is included for the wheelbarrows, the moving of the stone should happen quite a bit quicker. Let's go ahead and change our max wheelbarrow to 4. Not 14. That's a different number, Joe.
Oh, interesting.
I'm going to check on people's happiness. Solon's still sad. Why is she sad? Satisfied, loneliness.
After being away from family
Euphoric.
and friends. For some reason, she hasn't seen her family recently. Disgust after being forced to endure the decay of their sibling.
I don't know what that was within the last season.
You know what that was?
Maybe she knows about the decay even though she can't see it?
Yes, I think that's what's happening. It isn't properly... I guess if you're memorialized, but you still have the body, it affects things. Check those slabs to see if your master plan is working.
I'm working. I got it. Slab engraved, not memorialized.
I don't know. If the corpse is just sitting there. I also think we have to make at least one guy go into that room and stand there forever.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Migrants have arrived.
Nice.
Inappropriate dig square.
Nice.
Empty food storage item is required. So let's make sure we rock pot it up. Even though that's not the best one. 3 men.
Okay. I want to... One of them has to go in the room.
Okay. So you want to wait for like a larger migrant wave with more men to send them to the bridge?
No. We want all 3 of these guys to sit in the murder room?
Yeah, it seems like a waste to split them up. It's only 3.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so step number 1 for this is to go in here and forbid everything. And we can do that with DBF, right?
Yes.
And just forbid all that jazz.
All that jazz.
One, two, three,
Four,
four,
five.
five.
6.
Why is everybody going in there? Oh no!
What?
Oh, I told him to engrave the room.
I would cancel that.
I'm working on it.
Oh God!
Remember last episode
Yes.
when I said, "Wow, what if they had to? What if they had to be in there while they were?" Okay, yeah. While that was a nice room, but I got impatient.
Oh God, that's amazing.
Did they all run away? Where are my guys? Go stand here. I didn't say you could leave. It'll be fine. I promise I won't turn the thing on.
Maybe that was all engravers rushing in there.
Maybe.
I've auto labor. I don't know what's happening. Did you commit them to the squad? Are they sure they're in the squad?
I'll check that. That might be part of the problem.
Oh God, those poor engravers.
There they go. 1, 2. Is that all of them? Is anybody standing on anybody else? No. Where's my last recruit?
There he comes.
Here he comes.
And get in there. Get in. Get in there.
Why are you doing this to me?
Get in there.
We'll just stand here with the door open. Hold on.
Hey guys.
Z?
It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Why fret about it?
Uneasy after seeing Iral's dead body. Uneasy after seeing Aloth's dead body. Didn't feel anything after seeing a River Otter's dead body.
And he's thinking
He is
his
married
body becomes very still.
to Zon Valley Glaze.
Get in the room.
Yeah, he dreams of raising a family.
Yep.
It's going to be hard to be a dad in this room where you're definitely going to be staying. No, that guy's running away.
He's not running away. He just hasn't got the order yet.
Move to cursor.
Yeah, he's coming back.
That guy's coming in.
Get in there.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Q over the door. Boom. Disband the squad.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
I saw a kangaroo hopping around.
Actually, I can't do that from this. Right, I have to go in the military screen.
Hooray!
This is the worst one.
By far.
Dying, like, by starvation in this room.
Of horrors? Yeah.
With the, like, the corpses of the previous number.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind here. This is awful.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt in my mind.
You locked me in that room, I would have gone insane.
Coach should have put me in. Oh, I gotta show my kids that movie.
I think they're a little young now. Not for, like, because of the content, I just don't think they'd get it.
I don't think anybody... I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
They'll just be like,
I still don't know why I got it.
Yeah, but there's... I mean, that's fair and all, but they really wouldn't get it. They're just gonna be like, why? I think he can ride a bike.
Why is it he can ride a bike?
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. Why did he throw a stake at that boy?
I was trying to explain to Millie what streaming was. She was like, well, how does... I don't even know what she was trying to ask. I mentioned downloading, like, the recording of a stream me and AJ did, and she asked something about how does this do that with... And I was like, okay. Do you understand what video is? Do you know what happens when you go on Netflix and you watch a video? And she was like, no. So I, like, broke it down. I was like, imagine you had these 4 squares in a grid and they could be white or black. You could use numbers to say whether they were white or black and which square was white or black. That, like, imagine that, but times a million.
In depth, but okay.
Oh, would you? Where would you have gone?
You can record things. That's just enough.
Okay, but like, what does that mean, Joe?
I mean, I think it's enough to put a placeholder in their head where they're just like...
Because I was like, do you understand what data is? Do you understand that a picture or a video can be information and numbers? Because
It's way too in depth.
What is a
my
download
God.
if you don't know what a digital...
Oh my God, this poor girl's gonna be picturing like sentient numbers walking through pipes carrying.
She thinks... I mean, it's better than thinking that there's some
Dioramas
ghost of her that lives in a server somewhere. Every time somebody takes a video, it's trapping her soul. We're gonna make some rock armor stands. How would you have explained that?
I've explained many things to kids. You break it into smaller chunks. And just
I did. I broke it into I was like,
Way
look,
too
you have a
small."
square.
Did you get into like optics and how her eye can read the image?
I mean, I wanted to. I wanted to be like, what do you mean by C? But I couldn't get there. Like, there was so much that I couldn't explain to her because I couldn't. I was like, what is your baseline? I need to start somewhere. It's all numbers. Do you know what a number is, Millie?
Does anyone?
She's 9. She can take it.
Does anyone know what a number is?
We've been working on math with scores recently.
Ooh, we got a ghost.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Possibly more than one. It'd be nice if we could assign the ghost to that room.
All right, we're going to turn planning mode off because that didn't work. I wish it could stay
20? Yeah, I guess.
expanded.
You have so many engraved slabs. Some of these have to be doubles.
They might be. Or we might have been waiting like to do it because of the planning mode thing we were testing. I don't really care if they're doubles.
Well, that's time to this, which is not the thing you enjoy.
It is not really a thing I enjoy, no. I wish... I don't know of any other purpose other than beautification that you would build a slab just by itself, and I wouldn't do that. Like, I would just build a
Tony doesn't like
statue.
to tell people what to do.
Except, like, don't build things out of human bones and stuff.
Except the floors need a wall over them or whatever it is. Doors need sides. I know.
He likes to tell us lots of things.
That was tongue-in-cheek!
Oh.
I also was going to blow your mind and mention that this game's interface sometimes isn't great.
What?
Fan you
How?
so you don't swoon. We're rewatching Better Call Saul. Oh, so good.
Have you watched the new season? I keep thinking like I'm gonna buy it and stream it with my wife, but so far I haven't run out of like stuff I'm already
paid
for.
She doesn't understand streaming enough. She didn't pass the course, so she's not allowed to enjoy movies and TV.
Listen, you're allowed to enjoy it. You can't ask me, like, what is a stream, and then not want the answer to what is a stream. One of those things has to be acceptable. We haven't got a werebeast or anything attacking us yet.
I mean, cue.
Autumn of our second year?
Werebeast. Is there miasma in the depot?
Is there? That's a good question.
I mean, sort of.
Looks like there is a little bit, yeah.
Why is there miasma in the depot?
I can't tell. It also isn't showing here with the K.
Maybe it's cycling through things that you bought. Never mind. It could be a tile thing.
Now, who are they trying to give water to?
I don't know. Guy sleeping on the floor there?
He canceled it from here.
I don't think that helps us.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they're, like, just triggered to want to try to give... Did they get out?
Imagine.
Did those guys get out?
Well, they're all still in there.
No, those are the corpses. They left!
How?
Or they died.
That was fast.
I don't think they would have died that quickly, Joe. No, they're still here.
Zoom to him. Tekid,
Tekid, yeah. Filthy men.
What was that about?
Listening to orders.
I'll look up forbidding a door passageway.
Maybe it's like everything else in Dwarf Fortress. You can't actually get him to... He's a fishery worker. He's preparing a raw fish.
What's the forbidden passage? There it is.
Man, he's satisfied at work and euphoric due to inebriation. He's drinking up all my lady's booze. What?
I'm like aghast at this.
What?
That they're happy. The door cannot be passed unless it is permitted again or destroyed. Or do they break down the door?
Let's see. No,
Thieves
it's still
can
there.
pick the locks of forbidden doors.
Oh, wait.
Okay, listen to this.
It has forbid... No, okay. It wasn't...
Listen,
it's not forbidden somehow.
Listen.
Okay.
Ghosts can also open forbidden doors, leaving them unforbidden after passing through.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh, getting the squad back together.
That's kind of amazing. One of their fellow men, like, get out of here while you can. I'm gonna go clean a fish.
And get drunk. I mean, that one I understand. Get over here, you louts. Will I commit?
Probably not. I'm gonna go on a limb and say no.
Here they come. One,
Here we are again.
two,
They really want us guarding this
three.
hellhole.
That's fascinating. Okay. Our bridge is ready. So we can get ready. When our men show up, we can do that.
Yes.
Where's this guy? Oh, he's just grabbing rocks from the nearby surroundings rather than picking them from his stockpile that he has.
Yeah.
You can't tell a workshop to take from a stockpile. You can only have it give, right?
You can absolutely I mean, it's the same thing.
No, but like give means that it can only give to that workshop. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So if I say give here, I'd have to give to each of these.
Oh. Yeah.
Also.
I don't do it anymore because once that stockpile runs out, they're like, we have no rocks. I mean, that's happening anyway here, but...
Yeah, I just didn't want him. I wanted the stockpile, the hauling to be the haulers, and the stockpile to be the stock, like the working to be
I
the
understand what
workers.
you wanted. It's harder to set up than you'd expect.
It's like those potatoes.
In that bucket. It's like a callback, I think, right? I forget what's what now.
I think that was the previous episode, yes. Talked about the not shortage of food, but the logistical breakdown because the supply lines are very efficient. Like the farmers and the ranchers who are making products for very specific places, either they get hit and those specific places don't have the stuff, or the specific places don't need the stuff, and so food just goes unused, even though other people could use it. They're not set up to ship it. All right, so the Emerald Crypts is our real people.
Yes.
We're going to trade, and we're going to allow them to have squad equipment in here. And I guess we'll smooth here as well. If people are going to be standing in this room for a while, we want them to be happy. And let's find some people to put in the Emerald Crypts. Now, you said you like to sort by discipline?
It's just an arbitrary thing that I do, yes. I don't know if
There's
that's the best way.
This person has 2 kills, so we can definitely put her in there.
My thinking being that with discipline, one can learn
many things.
Yes. Well, now you're grabbing someone. Some of these people have other jobs.
Well, auto labor will change them over.
I mean, no, like a bookkeeper, manager, or what have you.
Oh, I got you. How can I tell? The blues?
If there aren't, no. If there are, the blues are what you're clicking on. If they have a colored background.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Behind their name. I'm very excited for the fate of the livid vaults to unfurl. Do you think they'll turn on each other?
That's tough to tell. I don't know. I don't know how that works. They go crazy, right?
Yeah,
after
I
a
think
while?
they'll go crazy and...
Will they knock down the door? Should I build a wall in front of the door?
Start throwing a tantrum, I guess.
I mean, there's no reason they wouldn't throw a tantrum in this situation. They're going to starve while looking at the corpse.
And maybe they'll get it ganged up on by the other two before they get too bad in their tantrum. Or too far.
Maybe. It seems like a big risk to take, is all I'm saying. Okay.
I mean, build whatever you want. Pull the lever if
How do
you
I
want.
make these guys active?
Not in this section.
Right, okay. Alright, the livid... Now, we're going to edit the order. We'll have 4 minimum. Copy. And paste. Because we don't even have 10 in there, so we don't want to have all of them all the time having to work on that. Let's see if they're... Oh, those are livid vaults. Oh, did I not commit this again? My goodness. I'm afraid of commitment.
Yep. That was the joke.
Now, we are going to want stuff for them. We want a leathers workers workshop so we can build our Earthworm Jim leather armor.
It's not Earthworm Jim. It's just Earthworm leather armor.
It's specifically from Earthworm Jim after he grew to fill a whole planet of earthwormness.
Is that a thing that
He wasn't fatter or anything. He just grew to be one incredibly long earthworm.
That's the thing that happens in the Earthworm
Unable
Jim
to die.
universe?
No, I have no idea.
It's
It's an awesome visual, though, right? Tell me that's not awesome.
Why did you add that? How do we have his skin then?
Well, he eventually, he was killed by the hero. I don't know who killed him.
He's unable
Master
to
Chief
die.
and Mario. Master Chief and Mario teamed up to
Isn't
mercy
he
him.
the hero? God, this is becoming a nightmare.
Yeah, that's why they were rescuing him from his unending torments of being an incredibly long earthworm. You see?
He was crushing himself under his own weight.
No, wait. Okay. Cancel task. We're gonna make a stockpile. We're gonna do this right. How do I make? Is it a cloth?
What are you
Is that,
trying to
leather.
do?
L is a leather. Okay. We're gonna get our earthworm leather stockpile. Only allow earthworm leather. Block all. Giant earthworm leather. This is gonna give to this workshop. Now we can have them make our leather armor. We'll figure out what kind of armor we want them to do. Leather armor is like one specific piece.
Oh,
It's not
yes.
just leather armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 7 people in our squad. Get somebody working on that. Nobody's unhappy yet.
Shh.
These guys are sleeping here on top of the corpses of their fallen
Oh,
male
God, that's right. They're
comrades.
still included in the numbers.
Yeah, I don't know how that could be a thing.
I
Winter's
have
fire.
some theories.
Well, it takes a while for everybody to go completely berserk, but what's your theory?
Well, one thing is that they say, uh-oh, what's this?
I just pushed a button while it was saving. It does this.
Oh. Because, there's so many spears in there, and the spears are of decent quality, I'm assuming, because they made like 100 of them. They're
Oh,
constantly
yeah?
like, oh, wow, look at this.
Ooh.
Look at this.
I wish I had food and I wasn't looking at the
It'll fade.
corpse of this guy with these spears that obviously killed him. Are so cool.
This one is shooting
That
through
is
a
such an
person.
autistic thing to think. Like, you really have to be kind of disconnected from sort of regular personness. I was going to say humanity.
You could, possibly just be, I mean, in this room, after a week in this room, if someone was like, that's a pretty nice spear, I'd be like, okay, at this point, I think normal is out the window.
I guess. What is that? There's the baseline happiness thing that you have basically no matter what.
Is there? Doesn't sound like
Yeah,
the
there's
experience I've had.
measurement. Well, supposedly, there are studies that have proven that people generally are about as happy as they're gonna be, no matter like what their situation.
Baseline
Like, you'll get a
happiness
spike
theory.
if you get $1 million, but it doesn't last.
Oh.
And you get like a giant dip if somebody dies that's a friend of yours, but that doesn't last forever either. Like, you get maybe a year's worth of extra happy or extra sad from major events, and then you're back at your baseline, which may still be garbage, right? You might not have a very high baseline.
Synonymous with the hedonic treadmill.
Very much, yes.
Whereas I would think that was only up.
I guess what I'm saying is, however you feel like right now, that's just how it's going to feel for the rest of your life.
The
so
rest
get
of
used
your
to it.
life. Don't ever do anything. You can't change it.
Nothing could possibly change anything.
You can't run from it.
I'm going to build some Magma Forges. And I think that'll be it for this episode, Joe. They're building all the floor.
Do.
Gonna have a Magma Forge. Now, will the person working the Magma Forge be horrified to see the people on the bridge drop into nothingness?
Probably.
To
There's
burn
also-
alive? Their
there's
corpses will be completely burned up, right? There
There's
won't be
smoke,
anything
there's
left.
splatter you gotta watch out for. Like, it's a whole thing. Have you ever done that?
Not recently.
It's quite fun.
Magma Smelter, I think is what I want. Yeah. Now, where do I want the hole to be? Is that the top left? Is that where that's supposed to go?
I can't see in this tile set. You have to put it all over one. The top center.
Okay. Top center, okay. So I'll go ahead and have him remove the, this one right here. Should probably give him a more floor to work with. Somebody, like, is in there and dodges off of the...
Oh yeah, this is an incredibly precarious setup you have going right now.
Cancels construct building. Could not find... Get back over here, you bum. Oh, this guy's... Is this guy stuck? Who's Zuntier?
I don't know, the guy on the bridge.
Bored.
We must be careful not to waste.
I'm gonna assume that she can get back where she needs to be. Okay. Build. Furnace. Magma smelter. Oh, I could build it out of platinum bars? Let's not. And we'll go ahead and do a little more floor, Joe. Just to make you happy.
What? This is making me happy. My happiness level returns to
the baseline,
no
matter what.
No matter what.
Here they come!
If someone's at that forge, they're undoubtedly gonna be freaked out by an entire squad of men dropping into the or smelter, right? Build a smelter first.
Yes. Add new task. Smelt that tetrahedrite and that sphalerite. And that'll do it for us for this week. Thank you so much for watching. We can make brass bars or billin bars. What's a billin? I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. You guys take care.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that too. Werewolf subscribe.